Hi, Alberto. Nice to meet you. Paola Lozano.
Hi, Paola. How are you?
Good, good. And yourself?
Pretty good, thank you.
Yeah, I know. You work over in the Aventura area, right? How is
That's right.
traffic?
Heavily, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Hectic.
Miami traffic can be a little much sometimes, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, no. I work in Coral Gables, and it took me at least half an hour to go 2 blocks.
My
So,
goodness, I can imagine I-95 bumper to
oh my
bumper.
God, no, horrible. And this rain in the summer, it's
Even
really
worse.
bad. Yeah. Well, thank you for taking the time to meet me. I know that it's quite a drive from Aventura down to the Miami area. Um, but yeah, I just spoke with Maria. I work with her, like I mentioned previously, in the areas of financial planning.
Mhm.
And, we were having a conversation the other day, and she said, that she had her sister's husband that was just incredible, that, you were someone that she really looked up to. And she told me a couple things about you guys. You know that you're starting a family. Congratulations. You have a
Thank
baby
you.
on the way.
That's right.
So congratulations on that. But yeah, she didn't say that you needed our services per se, but said that it might be an interesting conversation and that you were definitely someone that I should get to know.
That's right.
So have you spoken to Maria about what it is that we do for her?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and what did she mention, or did she give you any specifics?
No, well, we talk about it and mainly focusing on the future for family. But let me tell you, at this particular time, I feel, I'm 31 years old and I know a baby's on the way, but I feel healthy. I feel strong right now, and that's one issue that I want to talk to you to see if, how we can manage that part of this meeting.
Okay. Now, when you say that you feel healthy, right, and you feel good, is that because she told you a little bit about our life insurance products,
Yes,
or
yes,
okay, okay. So let's start here. What do you know about Northwestern Mutual as a company?
not much.
Not much. Okay, awesome. So let's start there.
Okay.
Northwestern Mutual is a mutual company. So, what makes us unique is the fact that our policyholders or our clients are generally our owners, right? So, we're a private company, a mutual company, meaning that we don't have stockholders or shareholders that we have to look up towards and give a say in, right? We work specifically for our clients. Our clients do well, we do well, we do well, our clients do well. And so that's something special about Northwestern Mutual. But the purpose of Northwestern Mutual as a company is just overall branching financial planning, right? So we have thousands and thousands of financial advisors across the country. We service millions of clients. And what we focus on is not only risk management, financial risk management, which is the part that you're talking about, the part about the life insurance bit. And there's a whole ton of other insurance products that go into that category. But we also focus on financial growth and then financial management, right? So those are the three steps in our process. First, we want to make sure that our clients are financially bulletproof, that them and their families can sleep at night with peace of mind,
Okay.
so that we can then grab them and take them into the financial growth portion of our plan, which is growing their assets, growing.
One of the burdens that I have right now, particularly this time, is that I don't have enough room on my budget. And my budget is right now very tight.
Okay.
Okay, and that's an issue. That's a very important issue. And as I mentioned from the beginning, health. I feel healthy. I'm 31 years old, and when you're talking not only about my life insurance but my financial issues, that's something that I have to take into consideration because right now my budget is tight.
Okay. Answer me this, Alberto. What's important to you as a person? I guess I want to get to know Alberto as a person. I want to get to know a little bit about his goals, what it is that matters to you, right? Because if I don't really know what matters to you, if I don't really know what your goals are, if I can't really see how you are as a whole. I can't really get the big picture, and then I don't want to give you something that maybe position something right for you that you possibly think that you might not need, or that in reality you might not need, right? Or something that can't be of value to you. So in order for me to figure out if you know if we are the match that Maria said that we could be, I'd like to know a little bit more about you as a person. So right, I know that you have a family, that you've got one on the way, you've got a little one as well. So tell me about that. Like,
There's
what's
a lot of
important to
issues
you?
together right now at this particular moment because family is growing, and
So you'd say that your family is something that's
that's
important to you.
that's the more yeah. My family is my priority.
Okay.
Okay, definitely like a person that wants to have peace of mind, um, on the future that I have to be um, economically, how can I put it into words?
Secure.
Secure.
Okay. So your family is important to you. You know, your financial security is important to you.
Yes.
Okay. Now you mentioned two things, correct? You mentioned the fact that you're healthy and you are young. You're 31 years old. Um, and that your budget is a little tight right now. Okay, so one of the things that we kind of go through, right? Because right now I'm just getting to know you, correct? I'm getting to know you to see, based on what you've told me, it looks like our services are something that you could really value, something that could really ease your mind on some of these things. Because let me explain to you how life insurance works really quickly. Life insurance is basically a it's kind of like hitting two birds with one stone, right? So you get the financial security, right, for your family if anything does happen to you. Right now, I can tell you millions of stories of clients that were completely healthy, young clients where it was a tragedy what had happened to them, but one day, accidents happen, tragedies occur, you never know what's going to happen in life, and things just take a turn downhill. And thankfully, he was a client of ours, and we could help his family manage their financials and give them that rock that they needed financially in his absence, right? So, as a client, he was able to have peace of mind knowing that if someday he were to wake up, him being the main provider for his family would be okay no matter what happened to him, right? And so it kind of unites what you're saying about financial security being important to you and your family being important to you, but also, we don't want you to just think of this product as something that you're going to use if you die. No, what's interesting and why I said, two birds with one stone is the fact that there is a component within whole life insurance that not a lot of people know. It's called cash value account. And what that does is that as you pay your monthly premiums for this insurance, you are also building up kind of like a little savings/investment account within your policy as a income for retirement, right? And so I imagine that you're growing in your company. You probably have your 401k. Maybe you've got a savings account. You should have a savings account, by the way. And that's something we'll touch on if you do determine that my services might be of value to you. Um, but it's definitely, and you don't even have to wait until retirement to touch it. It's kind of like a savings account within that grows exponentially, right, with time. So let's say you've got a kid on the way, right? You're probably thinking already, because that's how we parents are. We're probably thinking already, wow, I've got a kid on the way and he's going to go to college and I have to start saving up for college and all that. And this could be your tool, right? Because you probably have enough, not probably, you will have enough saved up in 18 years to fund that little one's college financially. And so, as financial advisors, we use whole life insurance in a lot of different ways. Um, Now, I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly what's right for you because we have a lot of different products within that whole life insurance branch. And what I wanted to do today was, just to know you a little bit more. Maybe take a survey of your expenses. We can create like a momentary budget sheet, right? I can take that with me because this is a long process. If you do decide that this is something that you're you might be interested in, right? We don't have to decide that today, but it's something you might be interested in. What I would do and how this process goes is that I take what you've given me today, right? I go, I grab it, I take it to my office, I put everything in a 360 view and perspective exactly, and I decide what unique plan specifically fits your needs as Alberto
And my budget.
and your budget. Exactly, exactly. We work within that budget because financial health is what we're trying to aim at here. We're not trying to get you some overpriced, expensive product that in 3 months you're going to be like, I can't pay this, let me cancel it, right? It doesn't serve you, it doesn't serve me, it's not really necessary. So I have a survey that I'd like to send you. You can fill it out and then you send it right back to me. And, we can meet up in a week or so, week and a half. Your wife, right? She should probably be sitting in on this too, maybe. I'm not sure if you want to include her. Um, so yeah, I've told you a little bit about what I do, Alberto. I've heard a little bit about what you do, what's important to you. Um, do you think that this is something that might be interesting to you to see, what the plan might look like, what it might do to your budget?
Even though I have those objections at the beginning because I'm young and healthy, and because my budget is really tight right now, if you give me a help just following all your detailed information, I will definitely see and take a look at it after you send me all the
Right.
details.
Correct, the detailed plan, which is something that I would love for you guys to come into our office. You and your wife, and I think it would take me about a week and a half, depending on how quickly you get me back your monthly budget, so I can take a look at that and kind of go through that. Um,
Okay,
but yeah, and then we can take baby steps from there.
Why don't we start from you sending me all the sheet information so I put it
Okay.
up onto the back to you, and then we schedule a meeting whenever is
Sure thing. Okay. I will actually send that to you right now. I'll get my computer out and I'll send that to you before we end this meeting because I want you to do that as soon as possible so we
Sure.
can get this plan in motion. So what, give or take, next week, what works best for you? Because I know you're up there in Aventura, so
Wednesday.
I could come to you if necessary. I don't know if that works best.
Easiest day will be Thursday next week.
Thursday next week. Okay. Morning or afternoon?
Afternoon.
Okay.
That'll be okay for you?
Let me check really quickly. Okay, Thursday I have a 4 p.m. and I have a 2 p.m. Which one works best for you?
4 p.m.
4. Okay. Okay. All right. So I will have my assistant send that out to you.
I'll make sure I'll tell my wife to be here.
Yes, please. That would be awesome because I want to grab you guys as a whole. Usually what happens is that you might like it, but then she also wants to join in on the decision and etc. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
All right, Paola.
All right, Alberto. It was awesome to meet with you.
Thank you so
I will
much.
tell Maria that we met.
Okay.
And I hope you have a safe drive
And I'll
back
see
up.
you on Thursday.
Yes,
4
yes.
p.m.
Thursday, 4 p.m. Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.